Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue with the modded campaigns, Yankee Station in this case. So, I'm just clicking through here because I had it was my fault, kind of. I had a glitch last time where, well, not really a glitch, but, so my computer has an actual, honest to God, Sound Blaster sound card in it, and, excuse me, I'm a little sick too, so that's why I might sound different. But anyways, I have a sound card in there, and every once in a great while, Windows will just stop seeing it for whatever reason. I don't know why. I didn't do a Windows update in like 9 months. I haven't updated my video drivers in like 6 months. But yeah, one day I woke up and Windows just wouldn't see the sound card, so I couldn't get any of my recording stuff to work because all the sound would come out of my monitor. So uninstalled, reinstalled, changed some things around, nothing really worked. Ended up unplugging my computer for 12 hours. That worked. I don't know why, but I assume there must have been some capacitor that had a charge that it shouldn't have, that was messing things up or some shit like that, but letting everything discharge made it come back. So then I tried to record. I did record. I did this mission, and discovered that I improperly exited out of the previous mission. I didn't accept the results of my assigning the repair man hours to aircraft. I must have just gone exit to Windows, so I had to refly that mission, which nothing materially changed there, so that wasn't a big deal, and it was less of a pain in the ass since it just assumed I didn't do it, and rather than having done it already and having to go back in time like with this, and nothing materially changed. I took less damage, but still one bomb, one bridge. Then I recorded this mission, and I forgot to go through and check OBS to make sure the audio devices were reset up properly, so there was no audio. So I have rewound time once again. We'll do this mission. I'll record another armed recon mission as like a unseen intermediate mission in the combat log, since all that stuff's recorded in here. So all the expenditures and kills will be recorded there. In the future, because this is happening more than I would like, it is possible I might have to make a one-time adjustment to our munitions, because I believe the creator has given us more than enough. It might not look like a lot, but it should be more than enough to go through and complete the campaign. However, with me basically replaying missions from the same munition reserve store, things might end up a little low. We'll see. Hopefully not, but because I did have some issues with the FA toolkit enrolling this one back, but fortunately it worked. I think I'm going to start making copies too, just to make things a little easier on myself. But anyways, on to the mission. Recce's Pieces, USS Midway, CVA-41, Carrier Air Wing 2, date 18th of May 1965. Time 15:38 hours. Weather clear. Actually, before I go on, I do want to make it clear, none of what happened was the creator's fault. That was all my system and my fault. I think I'm a little out of habits, so to speak, because it's been like what, 1-2 years since I've been, maybe even longer since I played an actual campaign mission, so just gotta get my campaign etiquette in order. Anyways, situation. Sky Raider pilots are assigned 2 primary missions against the North Vietnamese: Rescue Combat Air Patrol, or RESCAP, and Armed Reconnaissance, or Recce. On Recce missions, A1s are to attack highway and railroad bridges, supply areas, and fleeting targets such as truck convoys. Barges and motorized junks along the coastal waterways are essential targets as well. Mission objectives: fly an armed reconnaissance in your assigned area and destroy targets of opportunity. Order of battle: Flight Force Size 2, Flight Position Wing Leader. Recommended aircraft: A1H. Recommended fuel: 4,320 pounds. Recommended equipment: none. Recommended weapons: Mark 82s, napalm, and rockets. Threat suppression data: ground opposition AAA, air opposition possible MiG-17s, electronic intelligence support craft USS Cochrane. So should be a simple mission. Take off from the Midway, destroy anything we see over North Vietnam in our assigned patrol area, and fly back. And yeah, like I said, I ran that previous mission when I had to replay it and took no damage that time, so our Skyhawk is now fully repaired, as opposed to having like 40 repair man hours left time. I can't speak. I blame being sick. And I'm actually generally pretty happy with this. For once, we will go with the default loadout. The only suggestion I might have is you'll just have to be... There's a truck convoy in there we'll have to find, and that can take some fuel sometimes to find if it decides to hide, which it did for me. So I had actually run with a 370-gallon tank last time. But I think we should be fine with just the 300-gallon tank.
Stand by.
Off we go.
Yuma, airborne.
All right. And it's important to note, we do not have radar. We will be, look at that carrier doing donuts in the sea. Just turning on a dime. We do not have radar, so all acquisition will be visual, as you may recall from our previous missions in the Sky Raider.
Proceed to waypoint Bravo, bearing 271. Maintain Angel 4.
All right, we are continuing on to our waypoint. So yeah, we are back in the Sky Raider again. I do kind of love this plane. It can carry a lot of ordnance despite how small it is. Like, it's smaller than the A4 Skyhawk, and yet it's got probably almost as much range. And it can carry a ton of ordnance, and it can loiter for a long time. As it stands, we'll probably spend most of this fuel and then some getting, well, most of this fuel just getting to overland and doing probably about half our combat operations. And yeah, it's very economical fuel-wise. I mean, it's like that 370-gallon tank is more fuel than we hold internally. So it kind of gives you an idea of the fuel consumption of this aircraft. Oh, I was not paying attention. No, we took 0% damage, thankfully. You can thank the aircraft's armor for that. All right, where are you? I know exactly what I missed. No, that's not going to work because he's a boat. Oh. Let's not crash into the ground. All right, he is here somewhere. But basically, there is a... Okay, I gotta... Is he showing up on the map? No. Where is that fucker? There he is. So yeah, I assume it's a mod, because I don't ever recall these guys being able to attack you in the main game. But yeah, this is one of the motorized junks they were talking about, which was used by the North Vietnamese to move supplies for the Viet Cong up and down the rivers and the coast. And he attacked us as we flew over. So we will return the favor. He's probably radioed ahead to air defenses to let them know we're coming, so we can expect very active air defenses. Fortunately, they are pretty lightweight. They aren't going to stand up to much abuse because they are just wooden sailing ships, essentially, with maybe a motor or backup or primary propulsion, depending on how it's configured. We actually don't even really need our wingman for this mission. He's more a damage sink than anything else, because we alone have enough ordnance to take out all the targets that we would want to take out. And fortunately, AWACS reports there are no bandits in the area, so we will not have to deal with MiG-17s today. I would not want to deal with them in the Sky Raider. We could probably take them in the Sky Raider, but it wouldn't be pretty. I mean, we'd basically reorient to, you know, head on. So it's a 50-50 of who lives and who dies, really. All right, so we are going to commence our climb. And we're kind of just going to go loose at this point and not rigidly follow our waypoints, because I know what's needed at this point from having played it before. So there we go. We'll dive bomb with our bomb here. Woo. And we have scored a hit. I just got to make sure, yeah. Now we are going to circle back because there is a riverboat that is being used by the North Vietnamese to carry munitions and supplies up and down the river. You'll notice we're getting pinged by enemy radar as well. So they've got a lock on us. Not unexpected. Don't worry, we'll be back for them. There we go. A little boat like that, a couple 20 mil is all it takes really to put it down. And now we'll head for the air defense, which is I don't know if it's supposed to be like a village or a forward outpost. I would presume a village, which makes me not want to use the napalm, but the napalm is very effective. And we can see there is a convoy of trucks there. So we're gonna jink a little bit to and from. And we are going to put some napalm on the rear. Oh, we're not quite over it. We can see there's some infantry squads down there too. All right. Just about over them. I think now we can do our pushover. There we go. We're taking a little damage, that's fine. 7%. 16%. There we go. I think they might have been destroyed already. All right. There we go. And these guys are alive, so we're gonna have to take them out. I don't know what causes the AAA to move after it's been destroyed like that. Glitch in the engine, I guess. Alright, well, let's deal with these guys first. Yeah, okay, they're... I was really hoping these guys are doing maybe a little more damage than they should be, but and yeah, I know I could be asking my wingman to help, but There we go. All right. Here's the convoy. And they are hoofing it. So we're going to quick get out in front of them. And we will hit them with napalm as well. There we go. That should probably take care of a good chunk of the convoy. Not as much as I thought. Last time I was able to do the convoy in 2 bombs, but I guess my aim was a little off this time. 1 more bomb it is. Whee! That should be the convoy, which we can verify. Yep, no ground targets detected. So now we can resume our waypoints here.
342, maintain Angel 4. Contact ship, your 12 o'clock flow, 9 miles, please advise.
There are indeed more river boats as well as another bridge. You'll notice these are temporary bridges. So these are basically when the Air Force and the Navy come in and they bomb all the bridges. The Vietnamese are basically able to put these up overnight, and they're able to sustain the movement of supplies across the rivers and such. All right, not quite the angle I wanted to do, but it's looking good. And we have destroyed bridge. So these river boats are looking to hit us now. They're probably just armed with small caliber AA, you know, think small arms, 50 cal, that sort of thing. But we'll still want to knock them out. And again, they're only river boats. It only takes a couple 20 mil rounds to sink them. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Contact ship, you're 5 o'clock, 2 miles, please advise.
And we are on it. Oh, that cough drop helps so much. Ooh, this guy's wants to be a little tougher. All right. We'll go to Charlie. There goes our wingman's drop tanks. And there goes ours. So I believe this would have been to help you find the convoy.
Bearing 137, maintain Angel 4. Contact ship, you're 11 o'clock flow, 9 miles, please advise.
And we do indeed have a barge here, which is another method the Vietcong often use to transport their supplies. And we'll push over. And we'll pull out. Honestly, I probably could have taken regular iron bombs for this, but there we go. Mission accomplished. We'll finish out our remaining waypoints, but what the hell is he talking about? 11 o'clock flow 4 miles. There's nothing out there. Unless he means the hooch blocks, but those aren't a target.
Contact. Target. Your 5 o'clock.
Water buffalo.
4 miles. Please advise.
He's advising me of a water buffalo.
Hotel. Bearing 9 me. Maintain Angel 4.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like an included in sim check, but that water buffalo might need it. I don't know if I've ever had a wingman say, hey, there's an animal out there, you better kill it before. But the water buffalo is legit. That is in like even USNF 97. Which on that note, I am a little disappointed. Not the modder's fault, obviously. It's a limitation of the base game, but I really, really wish we could get the backgrounds for the mission brief and the hangar from USNF 97, since they much more appropriately fit the naval role, as well as like the Navy rank, the medals and such. Instead, when they kind of combined USNF 97 and ATF, they just used all the ranks and backgrounds and stuff from ATF, which is unfortunate that they couldn't spend like 20 minutes, well, it would have been more than 20 minutes. I don't mean to denigrate, how hard it is, but I wish they would have spent the time getting both sets of backgrounds to work and assigning them to campaigns. But if you do want to see the USNF backgrounds for now, if you go over to Damson, his channel, he plays like the DOS versions even of these old games. So he has like a USNF 97 playthrough that shows all the USNF 97 specific like hangar backgrounds, which would be, for our case, would be an aircraft carrier. It's just the flight deck of an aircraft carrier rather than the inside of some gigantic hangar on the ground. There's unique Vietnam and Ukraine mission briefing backgrounds as well. So I highly suggest you check those out because they are very well done. And since Fighters Anthology is kind of the go-to, since that's got almost everything, it's a little unfortunate that those don't really get to be seen much anymore, especially since they were a core part of my childhood growing up. Especially if you had the cheat fly all aircraft on, and then they got like an AC-130 parked on the Eisenhower, and well, it is almost time to return the ship. Should be coming up here pretty soon. We got the Cochrane off the port here. No, I don't think that's Midway. Yeah, no, that's going to be a cloud because the ships tend to just appear out of the nowhere. Yeah, see, like right there. All right, so we're going to all right, 7 miles. All right.
Clear to land.
Oh, they want us to go really high. Okay, now we're going low. 11 knot wind. All right, low again.
Lower.
Working on it.
Lower.
There we go.
Bank. Lower.
We gotta go slower. There we go.
Lower. Steady.
There we go.
Steady. Lower.
We gotta go lower in the starboard more.
On the ball. Lower. 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 Lower.
All right.
Lower. On the ball.
Coming in. Approach looks good. Although the A1 Skyraider is a very forgiving aircraft to fly, at least in comparison to some of the jets of the era.
Fire. Fire. Fair landing.
There we go. Actually, the first time I did this mission, I got a good landing, 100% landing grade. So this is actually a kind of a downgrade almost, but I'll take it. Anything that's not unsafe. And we can, because we're so small, we can sneak ourselves through here. Oh, that probably should have been a collision, but it's okay, we're fine. Oh. There we go, close enough. I wanted to get us on the elevator. We're half on it, it's fine. We can watch our wingman come in for a landing now.
Waypoint Juliet, bearing 272. Maintain
And I think that would have been one of the aircraft on the carrier. Because as we saw in one of the early missions, if we stayed on autopilot on the carrier, even holding still like this, it still drains a small amount of fuel. Which is why I often take manual control at the beginning of missions rather than just letting the autopilot do its thing. But, so that's probably what, these guys are probably loaded up but you know, they're still using fuel, and that's probably what that was. All right, so hopefully this will be the last time I have to fly this mission. We'll see. I do like having all the aircraft on deck, and actually what's really cool is you can see our view is tilted because being in a piston engine aircraft, we're kind of resting more on our tail. So I really like that attention to detail that they put in the game. Oh, USS Kitty Hawk, BF-162. I never noticed that before. Okay, so that's the 0% zoom. All right. Look at all that air power. So we'll go to debrief now. Now, actually, the first time I ran this mission, I got a promotion, which is a little weird because I talked to the creator and he said the Vietnam campaigns basically use the medal and promotion schedule of the USN of 97 Vietnam campaign, which has no promotions or medals, but we did get a promotion to, well, according to the game, from second lieutenant to first lieutenant. In Navy terms, it would be from ensign to lieutenant junior grade. So debrief, USS Midway, CVA 41, carrier Air Wing 2, date 18th of May 1965, mission Recce's Species, resolution success. An important factor in winning the war in the South is to intercept the flow of supplies from the North. The A1 Skyraider, with its heavy armor and ability to fly low and slow and carry a large, diverse weapon load, is an excellent platform for this task. Mission outcome success, destroyed the 26 targets, elapsed time 76 minutes 38 seconds. We are alive, we took 29% damage and had a 50% landing rate. Our wingman is alive, took no damage and had a landing rate of 58%. We have 5 boats to our name, 3 AAAs, 7 trucks, 2 structures, and 10 others. I know 4 of those are infantry squads, so the other 6 are probably crates. Our gun had a 40% hit rate, or 254 points of damage. And remember, this includes rockets, as we found out previously. Bombs, our hit rate was 100% for 3,459 points of damage. AAA, of all the AAA fired at us, 6% hit for 67 points of damage, and they did not attempt to fire on our wingman. So we are going to repair the damage to our Skyraider, and we should be good to go for the next mission. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.